backyard. Had to move a little bit out of the sun, so and so I'm not giving you oh, I'm gonna give you a pretty background. This is my background. So, hey. Hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody. And wow, that full moon was fabulous. Uh, I did a full moon ceremony with my Dharma of Love group and then went out to the farm. And it was amazing to watch how the moon was rising, how that moon was coming up over the horizon. And it was big and it was reddish pink color. And it was like almost like that red was spilling over onto, from the moon onto the land. That's what it looked like. So that moon color, the red was just, was spilling out onto us and touching the earth. It was just totally amazing. And then as it rose higher, the red faded and it became a beautiful pale golden yellow color, and it just sort of hung there in the dark sky. And I didn't see stars. Probably came out later, but they were just slowly coming out at around 11 o'clock last night out there. But we had to head her home because we had Mateus and stuff, and he was falling asleep. But it was so wonderful just to sit out there with a fire, connecting with friends. Love it. Love Andrea and Greg. Just sitting there connecting and just shooting the breeze and talking about, being able to talk to people about shit that aren't going to freak out, right? That's even nicer. So it was really wonderful connecting and being with people. And that's part of where the energy was. And today I made a huge decision. And it's funny because now that I made it, I feel it felt good. It felt really good. It was a scary decision I had to make. And I walked away from an offer today and I said no. It just didn't feel right. And everything that we were doing last night for our ceremony with our group, our Dharma of Love group, had to do with your belief system. What do you believe? And what is a belief system that you've been hanging on to within yourself that holds you back? Like what is that belief system? And releasing it and letting it go. And when you do that, that means it'll show up in some way. And this showed up in a way for me. But it's where I really have to trust my intuition. My cards were there. My cards were even, letting me know this is, you got to trust in yourself. Do not bend your integrity for somebody else. And that's difficult sometimes when you have a belief system or you have an idea that things have to be a certain way or go a certain way. And really stepping into that trusting of oneself is huge. Good morning, Kathy. So, I think, well, Ashley came and then she left. This is where, with this intensity of this energy of this moon and this full moon is, and this is what I is especially with Aquarius and what Aquarius, yes, Leo, value of oneself, right? It's the heart, right? Knowing oneself, knowing your own integrity. And that's why Venus or Virgo comes afterwards, because if you know your integrity and the truth of who you are, then you can be of service. Then you can step into the service. But if you're not being the integrity of who you are and the truth of who you are, then you can't really step into the service part, right? Because you're not being in that truth of oneself. And this is where, when we look at Aquarius and the part of Aquarius is that it wants you to, how do you create or paint the people, okay, let me start at the beginning. You have a blank canvas, and that's what this energy was. Here's a blank canvas. We're giving you a blank canvas, and here's where you start to create on that blank canvas. But the scariest thing is when you have a blank canvas of where to begin, what to put on there. And sometimes you go back to the same thing that you painted before, because it's what you know. It's easy, right? Even though you may not like it. So maybe you've been painting with yellow all this time, and all of a sudden it's like I really don't like yellow or blue or green. It's not to pick out one color. I'm just saying, right? And it's like, no, I want to create, I want to add something in. I want to add different depths into my painting. I want to bring in new people and create this energy. And this is where for yourself is like, if it's not mine, Aquarius is about, I am not going to put my emotions into things that are not about being me, right? And that's not about being mean. This is about you looking at yourself. It's opposite to Leo. Leo's about, here I am, this is me. Yeah. That beautiful bold energy. And here's Aquarius is like, yeah, but I'm not going, you know what? That's fine. You could talk your talk. It's air. It's the queen of air. It's the queen coming out and saying, where is your integrity? Are you standing in your integrity? Are you standing in your truth? Or are you bending over for whatever? Right? And if you're not standing in that integrity, there's a fear that's holding you back. And what is that fear? A fear of disappointment, fear of not being mean, or a fear that, oh, I can't, I got to take this, even though you don't want to. It doesn't feel right for you. And this is where it can, all your fears and thoughts, oh my God, I got to pay my bills. I don't have enough money. If I don't do this, this is going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. That's the ego. That's this world. That's the attachment. Now, when you let that go and say, I got to trust. I'm going to trust in my intuition. My intuition is saying, this is not where I want to go. My intuition is saying, this is something that you need to start doing for yourself. And connect with the themes we want to manifest, and start with and the basics, and what makes you happy. So if you're wanting to manifest, what makes you happy? And I've been working on this other project just for myself, and it's been great. That's what I want to start manifesting. That's what I want to start doing. And like, I've tried, where to sell things or health food things, and every single one wasn't, it didn't, because my energy wasn't there. If my energy is not there, I ain't gonna do it. It'll be very difficult. And if I don't believe in something, it's very hard for me to promote it. If I believe in something, if I love something, you will know it, because I will let you know. I will talk about it because it's something I love. And that's the beauty of this energy, and that's what's coming in. This is do our best service. And right now, I know, like, where the moon is, there's a lot of trouble. It's there, it's meeting up with, Saturn, and Saturn's in Pisces, and the moon is tired and it's emotional, and it's not a time to take on more emotions. This is a time of releasing a lot that is going on to cause you more happiness. So it's not a time to take on more emotions from other people. This is about taking on what it is that you would like to start doing for oneself. So, and bringing that forth, right? So I'm looking very dark on my, whoops, I don't know how that happened. There we go. Something popped on my screen and I don't know what it is. But this is where, even with Pluto coming off the nodes, your own integrity, staying true to oneself. And everything was pointing to that. And so I had to muster up and call and say, you know what? You know what? Another opportunity came in. This isn't for me. And the opportunity that's coming in is more of doing the things I love to do, and learning things, and discovering. So that's where it is for us. And sometimes other people aren't going to like it. Other people may think that you're cruel or mean or whatever, but that's fine, because you can't change that. That's theirs. The only thing you can change is how you perceive it and how you want to walk forward with it. Short and simple today. Let's pull some cards. Did a bunch of saging, saged my place, saged my cards. They're so big. But I just love these cards right now. The Star card. So the Star card comes out after the Tower. So this is about rebuilding, looking at, things from the Tower. So the Tower could be something that you had to let go of. It causes disruption. You're looking at things. This is where it's like, okay, I'm building something new. So it's letting you know that whatever you're building now, the difficulty's over. So this is where it's looking at your present position right now. This is letting you know this is what's going on right now. So it's to believe in yourself and then believe in what you are wanting to do. So the star is coming out to shine. It's starting to come out to show you, because look at that beautiful star right behind there, right? And all the chakras behind there. So it's aligning with your integrity, aligning with within your truth of what it is that your soul purpose is, and bringing that forth. And as you're bringing that forth, this is where the 5 of waters comes in, right? And this is letting you know that everything happens for a reason. So everything's going to come together, and it all happens for a reason. And it's looking at, for you to release any regret, because as you release it, or as you let go of something, as you're stepping into there's the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh my God, I should have done this. I could have done this. And it's really looking at, you know what? I'm so much better off. I'm going to create my own abundance. I'm going to create my own prosperity in the way and in the integrity I really want to do it. I am not going to be bending the knee or bending my will to someone else, because bending myself to someone else is not in my truth, no matter what it is, right? So for some reason, this is really dark on here, and I don't know why. See, it's super dark. Anyways, not that you guys can see, but I don't know if I can change that. Anyways, sorry, people. Might be a filter I might have pushed. Whoops, there we go. So, third card, 8 of Gabriel's, information. Trust in the information that's coming forth. Gabriel there's a messenger. So messages are coming in. So there's a lot of message with the passions that you want to go. So know that you got to embrace the opportunity of your happiness, because it's going to help you to end the difficulties that are surrounding you. This is a cycle. This is where you are in 3 months. It's like you might be like, oh my God, I should have done that, but release it, because this is going to let you know that there's going to be a great deal of activity, important communication. Things are going to start coming in for you even more. And the overall theme of it, be the emperor. Trust in that. Stability and efficiency is there. Oh my God. So this is a change of a situation. Ambition is there. Things are coming together. The stability is there. You got to trust in that. You got to trust in that, right? Because it is happening. But sometimes you might get feeling those ego part of your belief system will come in and try and force you to do something that you may not want to do. Okay, so trust in that of who you are, and trust in your divine mother's guiding you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Divine mother asks you to be of service, and in that you say, can I be in service enough to meet my needs? And I open my arms to all that is. Blessed be everybody. If you're wanting a reading, get a hold of me, thegurumama@gmail.com, and we'll get you in and book a reading. So come on in, book a reading, and let's get you on the right path, right? So have a blessed day, everyone. And we're going to put on my little music. So have a great one, and we will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.